Alright guys, I'm back for another video here. It's been a while. Life is crazy, got lots of stuff going on. You know how it goes. Um, I may sound a little different today. I'm using a headset mic instead of my desktop mic. Mostly because we're in the middle of packing and um, everything's a mess. So I figured I'd toss on my headset and do it this way. I want to introduce you guys to a really, really fun mod pack that I've been just messing around with for the past a week or so. Um, I've been trying to find a really fun questing mod pack, one that lets me kind of enjoy uh, the game instead of having to do all the grindy stuff. Well, guess what? I found one, and I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna want me to. I think you're gonna want to play with me. It's gonna be fun. All right, so I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to call it Mayor Kuzil. Um, and as always, I'm going to put that on only because um, if something doesn't work later on, I can fix it. I have no intention of cheating. Also, this comes naturally with mob griefing turned off. When creepers explode, they don't destroy anything, which was a surprise to me. Anyway, this is called The Good Life 2. I didn't play the first one. I've never heard of this before, but I love some of these mods in here now. I'm curious to see um, how much of this was done, behind the scenes versus built into the mods. So maybe I'll load some of these mods up onto my single player, my personal mod pack, and see if they work. All right, so this would be an ideal spot, except that up there. I'm gonna have slime raining down on me forever. So let's do some exploring, but before we do that, I'm gonna get some of my bags set up here um, to how I like everything. And then what I would recommend you do is go into, if you're playing this with me, go into options, go into your controls, and get this better questing, right? It's defaulted to grave, which is the another people call it the tilde key. The numbers directly above the letters on your keyboard. If you go to the left of number 1, the little squiggly mark, some people call that the tilde, some people call it the grave. That is this button here. So make sure you know what that button is or where it is. If you don't, if there's something else you'd prefer, um, grab that. But anyway, that's what I'd recommend. That's how you get to your quest book. There is no quest book. The guide up here is not a quest book. When I first loaded this mod pack up, I was like, well, that's dumb. There's no questing, but there is. So if you hit the tilde key or the grave key, it brings you up to this here. So you can create your own party. Kuziltopia. There you go. That'll be my party. I'm gonna be in here all by myself. You can come in here and do themes. So this changes the theme um, of your questing book here. So I don't know. I don't think it does much more than that. But anyway, uh, so I'm gonna switch this back to vanilla because that's what you're gonna see when you come in here. So go to quests, click on the simple life, and you can drag this around. Left click and drag. You can also scroll wheel out to 50%. I think is the most you can go. But yeah. So click on chapter 1, how to quest. So we're finishing this really. Um, it wants us to have a piece of bread in our inventory, and it gave us 4 to start with. And this right here says consume no. That means it's not going to consume this piece of bread to give me this diamond. So I'm going to read through the quests with you because it's kind of fun. Yeah, so it's also notice this up here, 1 of 3. You can go back and forth between this. Some of these you'll say, well, I have this item. Why isn't it giving me the reward? Well, it's because you have more than one thing you want to get. So it's given me an iron sword. It's given me the backpack. The quest book is here to help. It's very simple to get going with, and if you get stuck, you can hover over any element and see a tooltip to help you out. Let's get started. Yes, let's. Okay, so now that I've completed that, it unlocks some of these other ones. So I'm going to go to actually this one over here. I'm going to pick up some wood planks, 16 wood planks and 16 cobblestone. Now this took me a little bit to get used to because there is no stone in the earth. If you look down here, you can, if you save this screenshot and analyze it, you'll notice that there is no stone. So how do you get cobblestone? Well, I'll show you. Fear not. So this mod pack is designed for you to um, set up a village of NPCs that help you collect the materials instead of having to do it yourself. Like I said, I've played with it a little bit. I've gotten, you know, a few days in on it. Nothing huge. So the reason I'm starting with the mayoral duties first is because this is what's going to help me get set up in my help me get my village set up. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to make some, notice that I'm not having to put 2 oak planks here to get a stick, just 1. If you do that, there's no recipe, and you get 8 from 1 plank. So that's handy. So that tells you something right off the bat. So I'm going to grab a pickaxe here, and I'm going to go get me some. So this we've completed something down here. So chapter 4, this is going to unlock Tinker's construct. All it wanted us to do is make a crafting station, which you saw there, and it's going to give us all that. I'm not going to grab that just yet because it's going to fill up my inventory with stuff. Well, let's see if there's another cave. That cave over here went straight down. So let's see if there's something that's a little better, like this. Ha, just barely. Anyway, this stuff works. So 16 cobblestone. So there, I'm gonna get 3 for my pickaxe. I'm gonna get 1 for my shovel, 3 for my regular hatchet, and then I'm gonna get a few more for the quest. So in total, what is that? 16, 19, 23? Yeah. So what you got to do with this stuff is you have to get enough to get divisible by 4. So I'm going to have to get 24, and I'll show you why here in a second. So that just tells me right there that I've completed my quest, right? I've got 16 planks. I've got enough to complete the quest. So let's do that here right after this one. 24, perfect. All right. So this is actually not real cobblestone, but it counted for the quest. So what you do is anything that says something something cobblestone, what you can do is stick it in a crafting grid, 2x2 like this, and get your cobblestone, like your real vanilla basic cobblestone. All right, so I'm going to settle down here-ish. This looks good, sure. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my quest book. I'm going to go back to the mayoral duties here, and you'll notice over here that I can't claim anything, right? Because there's 1 of 2 rewards. I'm going to get a rare loot bag, which I love loot bags. They can give you really cool things. Let's read this quest, though. There are many other settlers in these lands. Some of them may even be convinced to come and live under your protection and work on your behalf. To complete this quest, complete this quest to unlock Chapter 6, Mayoral Duties, which is what we're going for. Now, this is pretty cool. I can either get a supply camp or I can get a ship. We can make these, kind of, but for now, I think what I want to do is, let's take a look at our layout here. Is there a nice little ocean next to us? That would be pretty cool. Let's get the ship. What do you think? Should we get the ship? That would be pretty, I think that would be pretty fun. Let's grab the boat. This is the supply camp. I did that in my other playthrough. It's just it's a bunch of wool, bunch of fences, um, stuff like that. And I think the idea um, is to collect it and then like destroy it and just harvest everything. So how do I place this down? Must be near a big pool of water. Well, this is a big pool of water. It's about the biggest pool of water you can get. What are you doing? Um, must be near, man, near. Well, I just spam around until it sets it in the water. There it goes. Okay. That's cool. All right, so place down a chest here. I'd pick that up if I were you. And it gave you some things. You notice that it gave you a town hall and a building tool. Um, go ahead and open your bag there, and you'll get random whatever stuff. Also, you'll notice that you're completing a bunch of quests. So let's go onto this boat and explore a little bit. This may be where we're gonna live for a little while, at least until until we can get a village built. This would be a really cool place to live, I think. Okay, so you'll notice up here that we have access to some glowstone now, a bunch of wool, if we want to destroy all of it. I'm not sure that I do, because I like the idea of having a ship. That's pretty sweet. We can come up here to, I guess this is the lookout, or one of the lookouts. Um, I don't know. It's really cool looking though. I haven't seen this yet. And then, yeah, so you notice that the ladders are like on turbo mode. Like I'm flying up these ladders. Yeah, that's working as intended. Okay, so we can come down here to, I'm assuming this is like the captain's quarters. There is, I believe it's called Morpheus or something like that. So you can click on a bed, set your spawn point. There's some chests there for you, some books if you want those, and then we can go down into, man, my ship terminology is bad. The galley? I have no idea. And there's plenty of beds in here. So I don't know if any of these dispensers have anything in them. I would be surprised. They're kind of for decoration, right? So let's go outside. We may build a pier. Oh, perfect timing. Look, the sun's going down. We've got, where's the captain's quarters? Back here. All right, let's have a sleep. Now, if you look up in the right-hand corner, top right-hand corner up here, see where it says 10:31 sunset? You can sleep at 10:28 sunset. 27, no. 28, yes. So if you're playing along and you're wondering, it's getting nighttime, how do I know if I'm getting close? Do I have sound on? I don't know that I have. No, sound's off. Let's turn that up. Let's turn it back on. Okay, so now let's go to our quest book and see what we have to do next. So we're going to come here to mayoral duties. We have a couple of these unlocked, and what this chapter 1 here is what I'm looking at right now. What this does is when it says chapter 2, hunter-gatherer, when I complete this quest, it unlocks this chapter here, over here on this side. So since I've completed chapter 3, I haven't really got the reward for yet, but I've completed it. It unlocked this series of quests, so I can come in here and come up with really cool storage options, and then over here is Tinker's Construct. But I'm interested in looking at this mayoral duty thing here. Okay, so settling in, using your newly found supply ship or camp, find a suitable location and begin your settlement. Once placed, you will receive a town hall block and a builder's wand. The wand can be used to show ghost schematics of buildings in your inventory by right-clicking a block. So let's go chop down a bunch of trees. Let's stick. I did grab enough cobblestone here to do this. So we'll pick this up, and I do recommend installing vein miner, and then going in and uh, making it, making it work on trees. Um, and I recommend that only because like it's, you know, the time you'll spend chopping down trees and mining for stuff in the beginning is probably, probably not very long. So like if you don't want to do vein miner, that's okay. I I'm so used to vein miner and the other mods like it that it's kind of hard to play without now, just because I don't have a lot of time in life. So if you're one of those people that have a lot of time in life, then by all means don't get vein miner. Otherwise, I can tell you how to do that. All right, what am I looking for here? Oak planks. All right, so now in the quests here, when they say oak planks, it's legitimately oak wood. Like it won't use anything else. It has to be oak. So let's grab a whole stack. Is this going to consume it? Nope. Okay, so we're going to detect that and claim this. Okay, so now that's done. Sweet. Now we have a little knight statue. We'll stick that on our ship. And let's see. So now we want to take a look at the town center. And the most important citizen for sure. Okay, so the town center here. In the town hall, you can monitor how many citizens you have, what their job roles are, change the name of your settlement, and much more. First steps when starting a colony are as follows. Place your supply ship, supply camp, which we've done. The camp chest will place at the front of the area, so it requires a 16 by 17 area, blah, 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 blah. So this is if you decided to go with the camp, this will tell you how much grass you need to tear down and level out. It's kind of why I went with the ship this time. Retrieve your town hall chest from your chest, place it where you want the center of your colony to be, and wait for around 1 to 3 in-game days for citizens to arrive. It's a lot quicker than that. Make a builder's hut as a first priority and place it somewhere nearby before assigning a citizen as a builder. Alright, so I'll tell you about the rest of the stuff in there. So we have our town hall. Let me show you how this works. So we've got the town hall here. Now we can either take the town hall. Let's say that we want to settle right here on top of this mound, right? This will be the center of our town is up here. So let's get up here. Now I can either take the schematic myself and stick it here, and it will place this block around it, but I have no idea what's facing where, right? Like I don't know if I don't know where the front door is or which way it's facing or anything about it. So what I would recommend is taking your builder's wand and right clicking and then hitting escape, right? Now you can walk around outside of this thing. If you hit escape, it leaves the ghost blocks up there, right? So it hasn't built anything. Now I could build out of sandstone. There's a few options there that I didn't show you. And you'll notice that this is 1 block higher than it probably should be. But anyway, this is a giant building, so you wanna account for that. So another thing, if you want to get back into this, just right click on a block somewhere. Now there's some things to take into consideration up here, right? We're placing the town hall. We can siphon through the different schematics that you have. There's a bakery, there's chicken coop, forge, blah, so on and so forth, right? One of the first things I would recommend after you build the necessary things here is a small house for yourself. There's decorations, so like we can build another supply camp. So this is what the supply camp looks like, if you were wondering. It's got a little like wagon train or whatever there. It's got a bunch of wool. So yeah. Supply camp, we can do a supply ship. So then in this option here, you can go sandstone, you can go mesa. Let's see what the mesa one looks like. A lot smaller. And it looks weird because it's rendering in the panes, and the panes will connect texture once they get placed. But that looks kind of weird, so let's not do that. You can do wooden, which is what I have done in the past. Um, and this just looks like a building like this. I kind of like the sandstone one. It looks pretty cool. And then another thing to keep in mind when you're placing these is the level over here. So let's put sandstone back on because I think that's cool. And I'll hit escape. Might actually be easier for me to demonstrate what I'm wanting to show you here with the wooden. Okay, so this is what the level 1 wooden looks like, right? So kind of put that in your mind. Two windows over here, 2 windows in the front. If we come back in here and upgrade this to level 2, it makes it bigger, right? So there's a second floor. There's 3 windows on the side. So they can all be upgraded to 5. 5 is the biggest, right? So if you were wanting to place down what you're building, if you're wanting to find out what your buildings would look like, oh, that actually looks pretty cool. At their biggest, I would recommend plotting off an area big enough to handle the 5, right? The biggest one, because eventually you're going to get up there. Wow, that looks really cool. Maybe I'll go with this one. Let's see what the sandstone one looks like at level 5. So we'll go sandstone, level 5. I'll hit escape and then wow, this is giant. Alright, so that's ridiculous. That's a freaking castle. And of course my game is tripping out because there's so much ghost blocks to try and render. And I'm recording a video. Yeah, that's a castle. I think that's going to be prohibitively big. Am I near... hey. Am I near a desert at all? I think because we're not near a desert, we may need to go with a wooden one. But that does look very cool. And maybe I'll build a second town hall someday. Because you can come into here and you can build this. So you can make a second town hall if you'd like to. Well, now to find the middle of this thing again. There we go. So let's switch this back to wooden. And I kind of like where that's facing already. If you didn't, come back in here and you can rotate it left and right. You can move the thing away from you. You can bring it back to you. So if you want to fine tune where it's sitting, you can put it down on the ground. You can raise it up 1. So look at, if I raised it up 1, that would probably be a good idea. Yeah, it's probably what I want to do. It's right there. Oh, yeah. So now the door is sitting right on top of this. Do I want it facing that way? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I don't care. I don't know that it matters. So let's do that. So let's come back in here. We're going to set this back to level 1, and we're going to click this check mark. All right. So now that sets the boundaries here. It puts up this construction tape, you know, letting you know, yeah, you know where the build area is. Now, what I should have done is if I come back in here, oh, I don't have it anymore. I could pick this up and find out the area this thing covers, but I'm pretty sure it's this big right here. Anyway, the next thing we need to do is we need to build a, let's clean that. We need to come in here and create this builder's hut. The very first thing you do will need to be the construction of a builder's hut and town hall. We've already done the town hall. With those 2 in place, you should start attracting the attention of the people who call this land home. Okay, let's run over to our ship so we can sleep. And then we will collect I'll collect the materials for the builder's hut. Now, the builder's hut, how this is going to work, you saw a citizen there spawning in as the sun was kind of going down here. Um, and they'll spawn in. You'll get 4 initially, so the basic town hall can house 4 citizens. So what you're going to use those citizens for kind of depends on what you want to do. So I know that since I'm going to be building most things out of wood, one of the first things I want to do is get a lumberjack. We're going to be using one for a builder, and then I would like to have one that's making food for us. That would be fantastic. Okay, so we already have 3. See what I mean? It doesn't take several days. So let's go in here and do, yeah, there we go. Now we've got colonies reach max size, so we've got all the people we want. So I need a door and some planks. So we just need more wood. Actually, we have enough wood. So let's stick this down somewhere. It doesn't matter. Make a door. We'll put that door in the middle, surround it by planks, and then stick your building tool in there. This does not consume your building tool. But again, I would not recommend just sticking your builder's hut down just like this. I'd recommend using your building tool to find out where you want it. Okay, so I know that my town hall is here, and this is the max size of it right here. So this is when you're level 5. This is the size you're looking at. So what I would do is I want to stick my building guy not in the water. Where do I want to put him? Somewhere close by. Or over here looks good. Let's go to the other side of this town hall or town center. And I'm going to plunk down my builder's tool just like this. There we go. Now, there's a sandstone again. I don't have sandstone near me, but that would be interesting looking. Plus, it's not really facing the right way. I don't know what the front door is. So let's actually grab the one that we're going to want. So let's do a stone, and let's do level 5 just to kind of see what that looks like. That's going to be too big. Right, that's going to impede on the... so what we'll need to do is we'll need to move it to the right quite a ways. And then I think this is the front door here. So let's rotate it like that. And then we can take it and move it back over. And then let's also set it to where its corners are similar to this up here. So this would be actually the edge of the building. So we need to move it to the this direction one. And then I think that's okay. That's not wooden, y'all. And that actually fits really well. Look at that. It fits perfectly. That's a good spot for it. Okay, so if I were to build this, I would need all this material, which is why you start with level 1, right? So when I say, okay, start with level 1, what's going to happen is this is going to assign a worker, Marion Haddock. This gal here is our new builder. Good job, gal. So one of the things you want to look at in here is this button up on the top right. You're going to click on that. Oh, you got to click build building first. So that creates a build order down here. Okay, it gives her something to do, and she'll start working out, clearing out all this grass. And she's probably going to say, hey, I need a shovel. I need a shovel. Maximum grade wood or gold. So let's plunk down our, where's our crafting table? Does that leave it over here? I left it over here. This is going to be a longer episode just because I'm kind of explaining a lot of things while I go through. And whether I do like a whole episode series, I don't know. I don't know at all. So he wants wood or gold. Well, I'm not going to give you a gold one. So you can either right click on her and go to the inventory and stick it in there, which we'll want to get rid of all these seeds in there. Or you can come straight into the inventory in the builder's hut and stick it in there. She'll grab it and she'll start start digging. Another thing we want to keep in mind is we want to look at the recipes. So, like I said up here, blocks are loud. So let's turn that down. When you're in here, click on these double arrows, and that'll tell you the resources that are required for the current building. So we have oak wood. We need 24 cobblestone. So let's go mining for cobblestone here. And it shouldn't be too hard since I've got vein miner going. I just need to find a cave. Where's that cave I was at? It's over there, isn't it? Did you say something? Hi. I think she was talking to me. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm working on it. So I think they'll say what they need several times, and then they'll stop saying it. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm just gonna vein miner this. Yeah. Okay. Some people will probably be like, dude, dude, you're ruining experience. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not here to show you how my mining skills are. I'm here to show you this mod pack. So we'll get that in there. We need, I don't remember the cobblestone wall or the stone slab. Huh. Okay, well that's fine. That doesn't matter at all. Did I leave the, where'd I put my crafting table? Oh, right here. How many did I need? Okay, so it needed 32 stone slabs and 32 cobblestone slabs, and yeah. So let's do this. We'll grab 36, and we'll do this, and grab that. 42. Short. You were probably looking and saying, dude, did you not? What's your memory like? Is it bad? Yes. Yes, it is bad. Alright, so now we've got that. And I have torches, right? So I've got 4 torches in my, or 8 torches in my inventory, and I'm 4 short. So I can click on this, and it will put what I have into the storage, and then I can just go get some more cobblestone, or get some more torches. To do that, though, I will need to make some. So let's not use that, because we'll probably... Let's actually make a bunch of this. But that's all I need right there. I hope this makes torches. Okay, good. They change recipes on here enough to where it's, yeah. Alright, so now he has everything he needs in there to finish this project, and you'll see it's coming up pretty nicely. And once he's done the construction or I keep saying he, once she's done, the construction tape will disappear. You'll get a message that says building complete. Okay, so now the next thing we want to do is we want to go over to our town hall here, and we want to build our town hall. So you come over here and you click on here and build building. Click on that, and now there's a build order, like a request is sent to the builder's hut here to build that. So we come in here, click on this, and this gives us the list. So we need 110 cobblestone, 124 oak wood, etc., etc., etc. Here's the list. Spruce and oak, yeah, it's going to be a lot of stuff. So I'm going to break here. I will collect all the materials, and I will come back to let you see what this looks like all completed. And that will be the end of the episode when I'm done with that. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I think I have everything I need. I had to go all the way west here to find some spruce trees. They're right over here. Right over here. which is lucky because I guess there's some farther in, but would have had to go over some mountains to get them. But anyway, I brought some saplings back, and so yeah, I think I have everything I need. He's asking for fences now, oak fences. What? Oh man, not you. He's gonna kill me. Whew. Those guys usually kill me. Those guys suck. Okay. Yeah, oak fence. How many oak fences do you need? 13. I can do that. So let's get that. Nope. There we go. And we'll make 13-ish. That in there. And then 8 cobblestone stairs. Where did I put my cobblestone? Here we go. So it's going to take 2 craftings of those. Nope, just 1. Nice. And then 20 glass panes. Did not account for that. You got another one? Are you kidding me? So the trick with these guys, I guess, is to stay away from them, because you have a longer reach than they do. And is there a hole here? Yes. There's a cave right here that everybody is coming from. Alright. Hello. Grab some coal ore while I'm here. And you just come right on outside, Mr. Skeleton, and burn to death. Alright. I need some more sand. Because I can make 16 glass panes instead of 20. So let's come over here and grab some more sand. Wow, there's a bunch of mobs right below me. I need to get down there and kill them all. I'll light it up. So let's put the sand in here. Alright, now what? I'm gonna need some more oak, that's for sure. Okay, let's make a spruce door. Definitely have enough for that. And then I gotta cut down a bunch more trees. More than I expected. Alright. I'll show you kind of how to use the town center once it gets built. But I love this mod pack because I can go around and collect stuff. I can work on things while my NPCs, while my villagers, I don't want to call them villagers, my town folk are working. And I love that. I think that's awesome. So I think I'm gonna have to cut down like every tree on this island, or on this in this area, every oak tree. Man, I need a lot. Said I needed 100 and something, and then some more planks on top of that. I wasn't anywhere close to having what I needed. But I'll just keep working on it here. Yeah, that might be close. Get out of my way, sheep. You'll notice that there is a lot of passive mobs in this area. A lot of them. And yeah, so they'll be taking up a lot of space on your island here. But anyway, you can see the work this guy's doing is pretty good. He's doing a good job. Yeah, she'll just keep working away. I'll be back when it's done. Okay, I think she's almost done. Let's see how much more she has to do. How you doing there, girly? Oh, just some more slabs and some stairs. She's got to finish putting the roof on. then we'll have a town hall. So yeah, like I said, this border here is how big you're gonna need for um, the 5th level, right? So once I get all the way built up to the 5th level, it'll come all the way. It'll fill this area. But for now, we're just gonna use that little section there. It's pretty cool. So I did a couple things. I was getting hungry. Excuse me. So I claimed this rare bag here for the builder set. And I also did I do anything else? No. I don't think so. I opened another bag, but it didn't have any food in it. But I was looking for food. So while she's still finishing the town hall, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be planning on next. Okay, so we have guard towers. So we have NPCs that'll spawn that will protect us, which is really cool. We have a farmer. So we can put down this little section, and he or she will farm. This takes one of our 4 citizens. Oh, there we go. Colony's all done, or the town hall's all done. So I did go ahead and make a little path between the two. I kind of want to make that something that I'll, do between all the houses. So this is our town hall for now. So we don't have, I am the mayor, so that's not going to use one of our citizens. Some things to look in here: you can upgrade the building here. If it gets damaged somehow, you can repair it, or if you break it down or whatever. You can bring all of your citizens here if they're being attacked or whatever, and it'll pop them all here. I think this resets who's doing what, and then I can rename the colony. So I'm gonna rename the colony to Kuziltopia. Yeah, because that's the name of our village. Kuziltopia 1. What? Whatever. Okay. Oh, probably because this is if I put down another town hall, that can be Kuziltopia 2. That's kind of cool. All right, so here's permissions if you're playing multiplayer. I have 4 citizens, so looks like 3 ladies and a guy. Sounds good. And then we can set housing assignment. I want to do that manually because I'm going to put houses near where people are. Worker hiring mode, you can do that automatically because it doesn't matter who's doing what. And then this is the current work orders. So that's how you do that. I'm gonna have a sleep real quick here in my town hall. Let's see, what time is it? Right now. All right, sweet. But anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. I'll probably record a couple today, just so that I can get you into this mod pack a little bit better. Get you set up so you can enjoy it with me. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.